is astronomy a science, but not astrology? Both astrology and astronomy are in the business of making predictions. The theories of astrology claim that the position of the planets and the stars influence who you are and what happens to you, your job, your personality, and your romantic partner. Astrologers make these predictions based on the positions of the planets at the time of your birth. Astronomy, in contrast, makes predictions about such phenomena as the movements of planets and the expansion of galaxies. Astronomers will explain their predictions with such properties as masses, distances, and gravitational forces. Astrology makes scientific claims. Science, in essence, involves making and testing factual claims about the world. Factual claims are true or false descriptions of the world as opposed to descriptions of how we define things. In this sense, astrologers, like astronomers, make factual claims about the world. To us, that makes astrology sound a lot like a set of scientific beliefs. Even famed astronomers Galilei and Kepler practice astrology. Any rule that says they are scientists only if they make one set of factual claims, but not when they make another set of factual claims, divides these thinkers into two halves that are meant to be contradictory. In both cases, they wanted to know how things work so they could predict how things would go in the future. Being false versus being unscientific. But here's the rub. When researchers test the predictions astrology makes about people's lives, those predictions turn out to be no better than guesswork. There is currently no broadly accepted evidence that galactic forces are capable of influencing the choices people make. The truck parked on the street exerts more gravitational pull on you than Mars does, and the radio waves from your local station outpower those from Jupiter, for instance. There is an important difference between being false and being unscientific. Currently, astrological theories are false precisely because they make scientific claims about the world, and those claims turn out to be wrong. Although the predictions astrology makes are false, they are nonetheless a matter of science. That's how we know they are wrong after all. Why is astrology still popular? But then, why do so many people find astrology so useful if its predictions are not well founded? Why are astrological signs and horoscopes so popular? It seems that looking to the sky to make some sense of what's going on right now and what's going to happen in the future has appealed to a lot of different people at different times in history all over the world. When it comes to what's commonly known as Western astrology, many people find their astrological sign to be source of meaning in their lives. In fact, nearly 30% of Americans believe in astrology is one of many tools we have for telling stories about ourselves to make sense of who we are, why we are that way, and why experiences that otherwise will feel meaningless and confusing seem to happen to us all the time. In this sense, astrology's success might be less about prediction and more about what it offers in terms of meaning and interpretation.